Picture this, an intellectual party in 1973. Ernest Becker is quietly observing his peers. The talk is lively, but beneath the laughter and boasts, he senses a dark truth buzzing around the room. We're all terrified of death. How do we live with that pressure? There's a secret human invention at play here, and Becker's about to expose it. But first, what if all your fears and ambitions are just a dance with mortality itself? Becker pulls back the curtain on a powerful denial: death. The fear of it shapes everything we do, often without us realizing. Becker tells a haunting story of an ordinary man who became a mass murderer, driven by crushing feelings of insignificance and death anxiety. In Cincinnati, Ohio, this man's violent outburst wasn't just rage. It was a desperate attempt to erase his fear of mortality. He wore a mask of normalcy daily, but inside lurked the terror Becker unravels. Think of your mind as a brilliant fortress builder. Faced with the reality of death, it constructs an elaborate symbolic world, a castle of meaning. This immortality project is like building a monument that will stand forever, whether through art, religion, or legacy. We cling to these symbols to feel safe inside a world that's otherwise unforgiving and final. Here's the twist: Becker argues that stepping out of this denial isn't paralyzing, but liberating. Confronting death strips away illusions and opens the door to genuine courage and creativity. Instead of avoiding death, embracing it can transform how you live, less about fear, more about fierce presence in every fleeting moment. Civilizations aren't just social contracts, they're massive defense systems. Becker shows how our entire culture is built to soften the blow of knowing death's truth. Becker illustrates how ancient myths, religions, and modern ideologies all serve one big function: to distract us from death's cold finality. Consider the Egyptian pyramids, massive tombs doubling as symbols of divine kingship. These structures weren't just graves, they were collective denial devices promising immortality to pharaohs and their people alike. He identifies the hero system. Everyone's trying to be more than just a mortal body by linking themselves to something eternal. Whether artists, priests, scientists, or parents, we all play roles in this grand theater. It's like a secret society where the prize is symbolic immortality and everyone's recruited whether aware or not. But here's the catch: these defenses come with a psychological price tag. When your self-worth ties to cultural status or achievements, threats to that system, failure, ridicule, death reminders, can cause anxiety, aggression, even violence. Becker warns that these cultural shields can imprison us as much as protect us. Becker's radical call: stop running from death and start living with that knowledge front and center. It's harder but infinitely richer. Becker exposes the comforting lie, the belief that through fame, power, or art we become immortal. But beneath this heroic dream lies a shaky foundation. He recounts how many artists and leaders at their core battle crushing despair when fame or status fades, revealing the illusion's fragility. The breakthrough is living with death anxiety instead of burying it. Becker compares it to learning to dance with a shadow you can't get rid of. It's always there, but you learn new steps. Accepting mortality lets you shed pretenses and live more authentically, owning your fears without letting them control you. This acceptance isn't nihilism, it's a creative burst. Knowing life ends gives urgency, enriches relationships, and sparks genuine passion. Becker invites you to build meaning not on illusions, but on facing the truth head-on. It's the ultimate rebellion against death's silence, living loudly, fully, and honestly. Remember that party from the start, with Becker watching us all. The mask of denial isn't just personal, it's everywhere in every story we tell ourselves. But here's the game changer: next time you feel fear creeping in, try this: pause and name the dragon. Say to yourself, I'm afraid of death. Facing that truth, even briefly, unbinds some of its power. That's where real life begins. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.